Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in, y'all. Happy Sunday. Y'all, should we use diamond dust on my project today? I know you don't know what it is, but I grabbed it. I haven't used this in a while. So we're going to see. What we think. So y'all come on in, comment the word Sunday. That is going to get you a link and a message so that you can shop our cutout of the week. This is the last day, the last few hours to get our little snowman. What is he? What did we call him? Snowman Angel Ornament. He's blessed. So that you can grab right now. It is only $10, y'all. And it does include the shipping. I literally just came and sat down and grabbed some things, to put on this new cutout. We might use diamond dust. Y'all ever use diamond dust? Let me see here. So comment Sunday to get the link. Let me just get this going, y'all. I'm a little behind. Hey, Kathy, you just got home. How'd it go, girl? Miss Kathy had a craft fair today. Isn't it crazy how you do all of that prep work for an event and then boom, it's like done. Like it flies by and you're exhausted. Hopefully you made some money, girl. All right, I just notified the broadcast channel. So I have some diamond dust here that we might use. This is, from what I'm being told, it's like shards of glass. So they always say to be careful with it, especially around, well, I guess your pets. Like, try not to get it on the floor. They'll get in their little paws. So we're going to be extra careful with this today. I have no idea what's in this, y'all. We're just cleaning it out as we go. But I have a new cutout for you. So I hope you guys are going to love it. Say hey whenever you get here. Let me get my act together and we'll get started. I'm all over the place. It's a very busy day today, y'all. Mr. Zach is out cleaning the machines, cleaning the lasers today. That is a chore. But it's supposed to get really, really cold here. Tomorrow morning. And he's like, I'm going to get this done before it gets too cold to clean them. It's like, okay, buddy. That sounds like a great plan. I just finished recording a video showing all of the items that were in the Christmas embellishment mystery box from Whatnot. I'm going to post it after everybody gets theirs, but I want everyone to see what I put in there. It's pretty awesome. Okay, we have a new little shelf sitter for our cutout of the week, y'all. He's pretty cute. He says ho, ho, ho. Imagine that. This little fella says ho, ho, ho. Did y'all know that? All right, I'm just going to piece my stuff here. I guess like white, red hat, white snowflakes right here. And then we've got the belt. Where's the belt going to go? We're going to put the belt right there. And you know what else? I need to replenish my jar. Yes, it's supposed to get really cold apparently. Like below freezing. Like, come on. I am not in the mood for that crap right now. I'm just saying. Y'all, this is my last sleeve. Oh no, I see another one of makeup sponges. I need to order some more. Hi, Karen. Several of y'all should have received your Mini Sale Monday shipping notification, your tracking information. I probably have about 45 more orders to ship. I'm waiting on Mr. Zach to cut some more mini bags. So those will go out tomorrow at the latest. I'm not ready for cold weather either. Debbie, how do you live in that? Hi, Missy. Hey, Ruth. Okay, so I have my foil sheet. That's all loud as all get out. You're going to get this with your cutout. This is what we call like a little card. Okay, these are like his little, what do you call these? whatever. I don't know. His nose, his poof ball for his hat, and his belt. I'm just going to set that aside and we're going to get started. It's okay, Missy. You don't need to get into emails. Trust me. I remember when I used to work in the corporate world, I would not check email on the weekend if I had to. Not easy. Yeah, I bet. I would move. Like, I can't do cold. We were watching the Bears game. They won, by the way. And in case you didn't know, it was snowing there. Cuffs. Thanks, guys. I don't have the words. I don't have the words. Okay, let's grab a paintbrush and let's get this party started. I'm really excited for this one. Now, I need to check out his little face here. So this is going to go right on top. Okay, so just trying to figure out where I need to paint. That's where his gloves are going to be. Oh, good, Jill. I got mine too, girl. Okay, so that's going to be a cuff. I'm just trying to figure this out. This is going to be white. All right, we're going to have to be a little bit careful down here, guys. Boots. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? I am going to take my time painting today, which I normally do. But I'm gonna show you what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to be careful around the bottom of this. So you might need to grab some smaller paintbrushes. Those gloves are gonna be green, I think. But the belt is a separate piece, so you don't need to worry about painting on top of that. Okay. And I've just messed up. It's okay. I'll go over it with white. All right, so this is going to be white. Then we're going to do his pants. But you know what I need? I need a really small paintbrush. I saw that, Cheryl. The Giants choked. So did the Dolphins beat the Bills. Like, whoa. That's kind of embarrassing. I was just watching the recap. I was eating a Starburst from Dylan's candy bag from Halloween, and I sent him a text message, even though he's in the other room. Like, hey, I just had some Starburst from your bag. He comes flying out of the room. Like, Mom, you're in trouble. I'm like, hey, at least I told you. And then he proceeded to, eat a piece of candy. And I was watching the highlights from all the games. The Chiefs are on bye this week. So, y'all, thanks so much for hanging out on Friday night for our Whatnot sale. All of those packages are labeled, going to be picked up tomorrow. So they will be headed out to you guys shortly. You'll get them. It was a lot of fun. So I'm using a very, very, very fine tip, small tip brush. You can use a marker for this, y'all. You don't have to use paint. But this is working really well. Okay. Yeah, I've got company. She's here right behind me. Karen, are you you're a Huskers fan? Awesome. Okay, what else needs to be red? His jacket. However, I'm going to go in with a bigger brush because I am not about to use that small tip brush. No way, Jose. Jackson is not here, y'all. He took his birthday money and he went shopping with my niece. They're like two peas in a pod. And he spent the night over at my sister's house last night. And he went shopping. So I just talked to him a little bit ago and I said, hey, mom's about to go live. I'm just letting you know. He's like, okay, well, I'm done shopping. We have to go back to Rachel's house and get my bag because I forgot it. But mom, what's for dinner? Like, son, honestly, I don't know. He's like, well, can you have me something ready? I'm like, I'll do my best, but I'm going live. It's like, did you eat lunch? Yeah, at 12. Yeah, I forgot. You're a growing boy. All you guys do is eat. So I have no dinner plans. It's going to probably be every leftover we have in our fridge because it is taking over. I need to go through and do a clean out of the refrigerator. Anybody else? Y'all, I feel like this week I'm going to get my life together. The weeks where I don't have mini sale Monday, I feel like I have a quick breather and I can like do all these like non-business things. But then I remember that we leave in like a week and a half. And so I have to slam all these business things in before we leave. I don't know. Like I'm feeling good going into this week, if that makes sense. Although we do have to get two subscription boxes out and the jingle box this week. But I'm ahead of the game on that. I've got the inserts. Well, I've got to print them, but those are done. I don't know. We're moving and a shaking as fast as we can go around here. What are y'all doing for dinner? Give me some ideas. Anything quick? I don't even know if I'll have the ingredients. I probably need a meal plan this week. This is going to be the first week where we don't have baseball. Tomorrow night, I'm taking the boys to get their hair cut. What else needs to be red? His hat. His hat. Okay. Here we go. Let's try this again. Yeah. There's all the comments. I didn't see squat, y'all. I haven't seen squat. Good grief. Driver's education. Oh my gosh. Yeah, me too, Anita. I don't want to do it. Yes, Michelle. Priorities for a teenager food. Must go night. Oh my gosh, Melinda. I love that. I know, Debbie. I'm really excited for you guys. The Jingle Box embellishment bags are all put together. My mother-in-law did it on Friday, and she was saying, well, so I did paint the items in the box and put all the embellishments on it because I get a finished photo for y'all. We don't do the box live. The Jingle Box is just a one-off box, and you get a finished photo. That's about the extent of it. And so I had it on the table because I had just got done taking photos. And she's like, I love this. She's like, I would so get this box. And then she was in charge of putting all the embellishment kits together. And she just kept saying, she's like, this is such an awesome box. And honestly, it's probably my favorite box ever. Ever. So if you got the Jingle Box, y'all are getting like a real treat. All right, I'm just hopping over here to add another coat to his jacket, just to make it a little bit more vibrant. And then she's probably going to come back over on Wednesday or Thursday, and she's going to put together the bag for the Getting Crafty box, because there is some fun things in that box for y'all this month. Fun, fun, fun things. All right, there's that. Okay, I am going to paint this in red, okay? And then there are snowflakes that go on top of those. So I'm not too concerned about getting red on those. This is Tuscan red, by the way, that I'm using. I had to order more. Hi, Dretha. Broccoli home chicken and broccoli cheese bread. Oh my goodness. Hi, Janet. I don't know what I have in the freezer. Part of me was like, let's just order pizza. But I really need to go see what's in the fridge first. Because, like, I'll be honest, there's some things in there, like, I don't want to eat leftover. Just being real. So my kids probably won't eat her. Oh, gosh. Excuse me, Kira. She's like, Mom, don't drop that on me. Yes, the boxes are going to be great. All right, let me unwind this. I know. You know, some days I don't know how we do it either. Honestly, Debbie, like, I'll be honest. Yesterday, like, I was so just out of it. I felt like I was just out of body yesterday, all day. And then we got home after celebrating the boy's birthday with the family. And I took my little speaker into the garage where I ship. And I just put music on. And I worked until probably 9:30. And got a lot of orders shipped. And then I got up this morning and I went right in there. I didn't do music this time. And then I've just been doing that for the rest of the day. But yeah, some days I don't know how I do it either. Oh man, look what it did. It fell. It fell down. Potato soup. We have some leftover chicken enchilada soup, but probably not enough for everybody. And I'm pretty sure my son ate all the tortilla chips. Just saying. All right, let's do some more of his hat. That should be good. We got his jacket. Anything else red? His boots, white, black. All right, we got enough of that painted, so we're good there. Goody, goody. Yeah. Yes, you know what? My mom has a craft fair this coming weekend and I'm helping her with. And after that, I'm going to hand off some of this for her to start to paint. I just can't do it all. Eat the best part of the soup, chips, yes. Right, we put sour cream in there and cheese. Michelle, are you ready for your craft fair? All right, I think that's good. Your son-in-law's your chef. Ooh. Look, everyone's got like some type of potato going. Loaded baked potato. If it was up to me, we would get in the car and we'd all go to Roadhouse for a steak and baked potato. But I don't see that happening. Zach's knee deep in cleaning the lasers because you know you got to take good care of them. You got to clean them very often so that their life lasts a lot longer. And I'm so thankful that he does that because there's a lot of people out there, y'all, that run their machine until their cutouts come out black, which they shouldn't. They need to be cleaning it constantly. But that's not my problem, right? I ordered some more deco art paint, y'all. I had to get some more red and I got some newer colors, but it didn't come in yet. Okay, here we go with the white. You know what I need? Oh, goodness gracious. Kira, where'd you put the paper towels, lady? Oh, good, Veteral. Hey, JR, how are ya? So you did good, Veteral, at yours? I'm so glad. Look at y'all. Y'all are just getting so, like, you're so grown up and so big is what I wanted to say. Oh, my gosh. Okay. We have to do white here, and I need to be careful around the bottom of the jacket. So I'm just going to use this itty bitty tiny brush. And you know what I brought in today, y'all? I've been wearing because I've been getting like headaches. My glasses. But I also don't know if the headaches are due to the weather changing because Dylan's been getting headaches as well. So I've been trying to, whenever I'm doing stuff that's more like, I don't know what you call it, smaller, like reading and like painting these cutouts. I've been trying to wear them. So but you want to be careful around his gloves. And once we get past like the edge part, then you are free to go. And maybe grab a bigger paintbrush. But we also have to be careful down here. So I don't know, maybe not. Are y'all staying at home for Thanksgiving? I've been watching all of like the flight situation stuff. I'm like, man, it's so sad. Some of these families like may not make it to their Thanksgiving because of flight cancellations. Or will you just get in the car and drive? Is my mic working, y'all? Or am I far away? Hi, Lorena. Hi, bye. Okay, so we painted the bottom of his jacket, right? Let me go and do a quick second coat. And then we're going to do his gloves in green. Y'all, this is so relaxing to paint. All right, these are going to be black, green, and then of course the white for everything else. All right, let me dry that. Okay, thanks. We're staying home and I'll be hosting my entire family plus a few friends. That's wonderful. Oh, Cheryl, I bet you can have a lot of people. Okay, good. I know, it is sad, isn't it? It's just disgusting to me. All right, so now we're going to use leaf green for the gloves. I am going to grab a wipe and clean this off. Mini sale Monday. No, this is cut out of the week. My entire family will be there. That's wonderful. But no, this week is not mini sale Monday. But this is cut out of the week. All right, here we go, friends. Again, we're going to have to be just a little bit careful on some of the edges. Now the cuffs, remember, are going to be pieces, so you can go hog wild around there. But like where his thumb is, just be careful. Use markers if you're more comfortable with markers. Totally up to you. What you want to do. Okay, there's one glove. We're going to set that over there. We're going to bring this a little bit closer to us. We're going to paint that thumb. All right, this green probably needs a second coat, but let me tell you about this color. What did I say it was? Leaf green. I'm learning something about this color is that it does not, like some greens need 3 coats. This one does not. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. It's kind of like my new go-to brighter, I guess, green. So let's work on this. This is like the part of his hat. Here's his mustache. Then we've got snowflakes. There's another one. So in total, you should have 3 snowflakes. Okay, that's going to be black. Now we need to paint all of this white, right? So let's grab another brush. I don't know, let's use this one. Hi, Denise. Yeah, you don't have to go anywhere. Yeah. Cheryl, do you cook all that or do you have people bring stuff? That's a lot. I don't know what we're doing. Zach is very particular about his food on Thanksgiving. He likes things a certain way. Imagine that. So I'm assuming that we'll probably host it, which means, you know, that's just more added stress to me. But you know what? Whatever. We may still have the Halloween decorations out as far as I'm concerned, and I don't care. There's just not enough time. in life to do it all. Okay, now remember that little card? I'm going to pop these out. You can paint them whenever they're in the card, but that is for his nose. We're going to put over here. And then you've got his little belt right there. Okay, so let's paint. Let's go over the snowflakes again. And this is the little brim for his hat. And of course, his mustache. Okay, ball. We need to do the ball. We need to do the cuffs. Okay, now we're going to dry it. Yeah, I don't know about that, Holly. I'm not sure. I don't know, Tracy. Green marker, hard coverage is not good. Yeah, I can see that. So Zach likes specific things. Cornbread casserole. He really likes that. I don't know. He just has really specific things he wants. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, we get back from Missouri earlier the week of Thanksgiving. So do we really want to mess with it? Not really. Does he? Probably. In his mind, it's like, what's one more thing? True. Okay. Did we add another coat to this? I don't remember. And then white is always, for me, typically 3 coats. Okay, black. Okay, we need to do more on the cuffs. I think I only did 2 coats. Let's check it out. Hi, Rebecca. Yeah, I understand. Okay, white is done. Let's check out the green. Wow, y'all. You know what? The green does not need another coat. Can you believe that? So new leaf, go grab it. Deco Art Americana new leaf color. We do not need a second coat of green. And look, it's going to take me all day to get this back in here, I bet. Maybe not. There we go. We did it. Okay, so that's the only thing that's going to be green. Now we're going to focus on the black. And that's going to be for the boots. And you're in Missouri now? Awesome. Hi, Susie. Oh, that'll be so much fun. Yes, it is a lot. It is a lot. Okay, here we go. Santa's boots. You know, I don't even remember last year, y'all, if I baked pies. Normally, I make 2 of each I don't, I'm not doing that this year. I usually make apple, pumpkin, pecan, and German chocolate, but I don't remember making pies last year. Surely I did because Zach would have had a meltdown if I didn't. Does any of y'all remember? I don't remember. Here he comes.
Straight, you made pies last year, and if you want to see 20 years, you'll make pies again this year.
But I only made one of each, I think.
You're still making them. Love you.
He's so nice. Yes, of course I'll make pies. Even though we get back from Missouri on Monday. I'll start making them on Tuesday. I'll be one giant stress ball. It's okay. What's new? What is new, y'all? All right, there's our boots. Boots with the fur. Okay, now what is next? This needs to be black. I'm definitely not using that. Everyone brings something. One 20-pound turkey, and I cook one 20-pound turkey, and I bake all the pies and some of my husband's favorite dishes. My grandson has a hockey tournament in another city, so I have to have everything ready by 3 so they can be with us and celebrate with us. Holy cow. Okay, I made pies. There was something, though, about last year that was different. I don't think I made the cheesecake. Usually I would make 4 different pies, 2 of each, and then I would make this caramel pecan cheesecake or something. I don't think I made that last year. Maybe that's what's got me thrown off. It is, Cheryl. Every day. All right, we're gonna go for nominee for his belt. Okay, and then we have to paint his face, which is going to be, you know what? I should probably, let me just paint the stand black. Let's do it with our little foam stick. I need to get those little things for my glasses that goes around like a string. Y'all, I'm aging. What's happening? Oh my gosh. I'm not getting any younger, that's for sure. Okay, black is done. Now we're going to go right here with warm beige. I mean, typically we have both here. I like to have Christmas here. Last year we had a blast. We did the saran ball. Is that what it's called? Saran wrap ball game. Where you put a bunch of gifts inside a big giant saran ball. That was a blast. And then we played left, right, center with both sides of the family. That was a blast. Like, I want to repeat those events. That was so much fun. But I did, okay, so I'm really excited. I have brand new wreaths. I have some fake trees to put outside with these giant pots. Zach bought me some hanging plants for the backyard because he put me some hooks up on our back patio, you know, where we have our pool, my little oasis. He got me some like festive ones for the holidays. So I am excited to decorate. I just got to do it. I think I might put those trees out like tonight. I forgot about them. I ordered them when they were on sale. Okay, y'all, let's see how well we did with the face. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, there's that. All right, I think we're done painting. Hallelujah. All right, we're done painting. Everyone else brings a dish. I'm taking broccoli rice casserole. Awesome. You buy the pies? Yeah. Okay, that's not going to work anymore. I need to get me one of those things. Let me put my black paint back in the thingy. Yeah, we just Zach has to get him down. He did tell me that he was going to get the stuff down. Plus, I have some tubs that need to go up that have Halloween stuff. They need to get out of the hallway. Like, I just need my life back together. I need this house back in order. Even though that's never possible because we just have we don't have enough space with our business. Awesome, Christy. Okay, this little fella is really cute. He is the new cutout of the week starting tomorrow. What is it? Monday, November 10th. Holy crap, y'all. It is November 10th. Sorry. You know me, we're real and raw around here. I just realized like it's already November 10th. Okay, here we go. Listen up. We're going to do something with this. I just don't know what yet. I want to make sure all of this is dry. What did we paint last? Was that it? Did we get it dry? If we didn't, well, too bad, so sad. We're probably going to make a mess. But we are going to grab our black overseas marker and we are going to go around the edges and clean it up. I need my glasses. Just to make sure it is nice and probably should have added another coat of white to his beard. But we're going to just dress him up anyway, so I think it will be fine. All right, there's that. We don't need to worry about the black pieces. But we do need to worry about the white. Now the snowflakes, those are questionable. They are a little difficult to go around the edges, so I always just get any spots that really stand out a lot. But don't stress about it, y'all. Come on. We ain't got time for that. We got enough stress in our life, right? Thanksgiving. Okay, and then one last white piece. And then we've got our nose. You know what I did not grab is my Distress Oxide. Got our belt, looks good. And then we have black piece, Dunzo. All right. Now, here's it back here hanging out with some cardboard tape boards. Backyard for a storage shed. No, we don't. We have one little well, it's not little patch, but kind of is a little patch of grass for Missy over here. Okay, let me grab my Distress Oxide. We're probably going to use brown, black, white, and definitely pink. We're done with this. I think today, my friends, we are going to use these. Because I need to be able to distress the shoes, the boots. So we're going to take this and I'm going to just brush this white stuff. All over his boots. Okay, like that. All right, Kathy, look at you, girl. Hi, Icy. Kira, what are you doing? It's not time. Don't get all crazy on me right now. I'm not doing it. You can just go over there and have a seat. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, now we're going to grab the black. And I want to go around Santa. I'm going to go around his little armpit here. I mean, some of the larger areas, probably it's better to do with your finger dauber, honestly. Yeah, definitely. And then I'm going to go right here, right by the white of his jacket. And then I'm going to go right underneath the white above his boots. Just to kind of like separate those. Okay, let's do his gloves a little bit. All right. He's super cute. Okay, let's do his hat. Oh, whenever you get here, say hey. Hit the heart button. Comment the word Sunday. All right, there's that. Now I am going to take black soot and I'm going to go around the white pieces just a little bit. And his cuffs. And the little poof ball, pom-pom, that goes on his hat. Okay, that's done. And then let's do his beard. Now I'm not putting a whole lot, okay? I don't want it to be like too standout-ish, all right? Okay, I think we're done with that. Black can go in here. We have the belt. Ooh, we forgot the belt. Was this the one that had white? Yes. Or maybe that was black. I don't even know. Do y'all remember? And then the stand, I'm not even going to worry about. Let's put these away. We need to add some cheeks. There's his cheeks. Okay, so let's start gluing. I end up with a smeared mess. A smeared mess. You have too much? Are you going in like small little motions like I do? I mean, sometimes I do go in one long motion. Mostly they're short and small. Maybe you'll have to, Chris, send me a picture next time. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It took me a little bit to get used to them and how to the daubers and to the distress oxide. It took me a little bit of time. All right, let me see where this goes. But I was, it takes practice, in my opinion. Like, I didn't like the way it looked when I first started using it. And so I didn't use it for a while. But then I started again. And I just practiced and just, like, learned. I think you learn how much is too much or too little. All right. So let's grab, where's his nose? I want to add a little bit of pink to his nose. Oh, shoot, y'all. This is supposed to go down first. Hold on. Then this. Then we have this. And then we have our poof ball. Like that. And then this goes right there. But we have to put his eyeballs. So I'm going to use my overseas marker, the bullet tip, and just do 2 little dots. Maybe. Make sure they're even. I'll try the short and small. Yes. For the longest time, I was doing long back and forth strokes with it, and I didn't like it. Sometimes I do, but mostly short, small. Y'all, he's precious. Santa, you're just so cute. Please bring me lots of things this year. Promise you've been good. All right, let me get this straight. All right, press and hold. Have fun, Cheryl. Good luck. Hey, Heather girl. All right, so now we're going to figure out what in the heck is on his nose. Y'all, something is on his nose. It does not belong. We're going to have to redo the pink. Yes, the dimension totally adds, right? Okay, that's much better. He had a dot on his nose. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was from the distress oxide or the marker. Okay, now we're going to take the white marker And whoop, like that. Like that. And I'm going to do a small line here. And maybe a little one there. And there. And there and there. And a tiny one there. Y'all, this is so cute. All right, now for the ho ho ho. Let me roll up my sleeves. Okay, I know we have this to put on his hat. Let's add a little bit of blue. This goes on his hat. Yeah, it has a nostril. You're right. I didn't even think about that. Oh man, that's pretty funny. Okay, there's his snowflake. I'm going to grab. I'm gonna put that there. And clear my area because we're about to get real messy, I have a feeling. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this right here and I'm going to find. Please tell me I have some Mod Podge over here in my stash. Well, I used to have some. Let me find some. Hold on. Let me grab my bottle. Hold on, guys. And let the dog out. Well, I'm right here. Excuse me, Kira. Thank you. Okay. Here's my Mod Podge. Let's, I know, Lorena, are you doing okay? I'm going to find a, oh, we're going to use this. Watch. Okay. I just want to apply this a little bit. Okay. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I want to apply this at the top of my ho ho ho. It's almost as if I was distressing it with white. But I realize now I should probably glue those snowflakes on. Let me glue those on really quick. Oh, this is a really big glare. Ooh, it's bright. Okay, press and hold those down so they don't move. Okay, let me come over here and let me just add a little bit more to this. So I just kind of did it to the top. All right. Now I'm going to grab my diamond dust. And I'm just going to add it to the area where I applied the Mod Podge. Now, remember guys, be careful with this stuff. I'm being told it's shards of glass, as I mentioned earlier in my video. Somebody always yells at me when I use this. Like, not in my house, like on the screen. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm just kind of pushing this down. Okay, and then I'm gonna that looks so cool, y'all. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, hold on. I'm just going through and I'm adding a little bit more. The Mod Podge will dry clear. Okay. Now, that looks so awesome, y'all. Okay, let me set this aside. I'm going to close the lid. You've never tried it? Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Okay, now we're going to close this. Kira, is he being mean to you? I'm going to basically take this and go like this. Fold it over on both sides. Basically close up all the holes. And put that in my trash. Okay? Really didn't get that much on my desk. All right, now I'm going to dry this real quick. It's not blowing around. Y'all, this is really cool. Okay. And now we're going to close this up and we're going to put it together because I can't wait to show you this. This was fun to add this. Okay, y'all ready to see? I have to see first. This is the short stand. So this goes in the back. This goes in the front. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. This Mod Podge still needs to dry though. Dry. Look. Ho, ho, ho. Look how cute. Y'all, it's so cute. Something different. What do y'all think? I love it. It's different. We added another layer of or element to it today. Just trying to think outside the box. But you can add glitter. You don't have to add anything. But I think it's cute. So comment Sunday. Go grab this guy. Last few hours to get him. He's $10 shipped. And then this guy will be available tomorrow, Monday, November 10th. Okay. Tell me what you think. All right, friends. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye.